disillusioned by the leadership that's sitting there. And if you ain't never lived on the reds, in a lot of the cases, the people who are the ones that are sitting as band council members and administrators are the ones that are financially secure. And they're the ones that often talk about the status quo, maintaining the status quo. Because any change to that means that their lives become disrupted. You know, we have clan mothers in Six Nations, whom I have the greatest respect for, obviously. But we have clan mothers in Six Nations who said, we have a law of peace. Our Constitution is going to go, yeah, it's a law of peace. It's called the Great Peace. And they said, we're peaceful people. That's not what it says. But even still, that when in Oswego, once a year, they have a Veterans Day parade. And everybody goes out and celebrates the vets because they fought in World War I, World War II, the Korean War, Vietnam, the Gulf conflict, all these. When Canada has called our men, we've responded and we honor them for going into other countries and killing people. But when Canada is the enemy, we can't put our men on the lines to defend our own children on our own lands because people step forward and say, no. We got the great law of peace. Going into these communities and talking and recruiting their children to stand in a fight that their parents were afraid to fight. And this government of Canada better realize it. That the time for the status quo and complacency and simply saying Canadian people are getting tired of hearing this shit, that time is coming to an end. Well, you know, I know that there's a good organization in Peterborough that I've worked with, PCAP, and as well elsewhere within the province, there's the Ontario Coalition Against Poverty, where we're talking about non-Aboriginal allies and solidarity and how that looks. Well, I believe that we have the burden of the responsibility to carry the action forward. I believe that non-Native people have a place within that in order to support and understand that. I think for me now, and from what I've seen and what our capabilities are within our own communities, I believe we can do the job. But I believe that there needs to be, as I mentioned earlier, that a real and true understanding of this struggle and this push that we're making right now, that this isn't about simple protest. This isn't about simply resisting. This is about the development of a model for freedom for all our people in every First Nations community, in every major city across the country. And people need to see that if push comes to shove and if we're standing hard on the lines, then people need to say, I have an understanding why they're doing that. In Gunsadagaga in 1990, and I was there as well, there was a large camp that was set up. It was called Peace Camp, and it was outside of the town of Oakville. And non-Native people and First Nations people alike came to that spot. And they assembled in the thousands. And what they said was, if you attack them, then we're behind your lines. And don't expect us to stay in this peace camp. I believe that while we're able to issue the threat and cause the issue to move forward, I believe that non-Native people can say, as a government, as a constituent of the government, as a voting member of this country, that there's a fundamental responsibility that exists within people themselves in order to make issues of First Nations water and suicides and poverty a priority with the government. And I'm not sure how that happens, but I know that the Indian Act has been in place since 1924, and I know non-Native people, call the guy down home chief. Well, the reason why he's called chief is because that's what it says to call him in the Indian Act. And the Indian Act is not otherwise legislation that was brought by First Nations people. The Indian Act is a federal statute, it's federal legislation.